better things to do than to focus on petty drama. I have absolutely no clue what this beef is actually. You ask me what you do and don't respond. So at this point, it's like TJ is just talking to himself. But
what are the YouTubers? What do we back at it with a new YouTube video? You feel me? And today we was watching
BlackySpeakz. Lil Tjay crashes out on Cenat. I seen a little bit out on TikTok, but we just ready to get straight into the new video. Watch my last video about the most painful gym deaths reaction. Hey, posted a while ago. We posting every day. Got 62 views right now. By the time this video out, let's hope I get at least 5,000.
Shut your stupid.
Now I want to talk about rapper Lil Tjay crashing out on streamer Cenat. For anyone who's not aware, yesterday Lil Tjay went on Instagram Live and started going off on Kai for reasons that honestly don't make a whole lot of sense. From what I could gather, it seems to be connected to Kai's girlfriend, and it's also connected to Kai's friend. I believe his name was Ray, saying some things about Lil Tjay. Now during this rant, TJ accused Kai of supporting his ops, basically siding with his enemies, and then he just kept going, saying a whole bunch of other things. It felt really random, out of nowhere, and honestly unnecessary, but this is the reality of what happens when emotions take over. So let me play you guys the clip right now.
Y'all sucking real ops. Real ops. It's not no Kai Cenat. The reason why I don't like Kai, you wanna know what's crazy? I'll tell y'all. The reason why I don't like Kai.
Pause. Ever since like that little video where he was like, oh, cause I'm black, I look like I take perks.
I look like I take perks cause I'm black, right? I know.
I can't never like take his face serious no more, especially with like that, get that yam off your face, like that little thing happening right now. Like his whole facial structure is like it gets me. It gets me. I'm pausing. 3, 2, 1.
Yo, my real ops. He knows it. They all know it. Everybody know it. My real fans know it. The algorithm of the internet don't know it. And I'll be like, yo, gang, you fuck with niggas, that's cool. But to go out your way and just be on a nigga dick and just keep hating on TJ, who's your age, and you want some older niggas, it's kind of crazy. I'd rather you just stay out the way. So it gets me mad and get emotional. I used to never have outbursts before because there wasn't nothing as triggering as this that I'm facing now. And it's like, this is media train. I never had PR like that crazy. I ain't never do that. I just drop my music. I just do what I do. So when you go through a little phase of getting trolled and shit, y'all wouldn't even know because y'all fans, I have little outbursts and go crazy and shit and get a hate train like I'm experiencing.
Pause. Like when a nigga talk to you and you just like, you a little bit like scared because like you don't know what that nigga on, bro.
Like this nigga talking to you, and it's just like you genuinely question like what the hell is he saying? Like you don't know what he talking about for real. Like you listening, you hear, you in it, you in the conversation, but it's like what he's saying is just like what you talking about. You feel me? Like he talking without no structure, bro. Like
Snow, nigga don't be tripping for no reason.
So as y'all could hear, the rant just felt very misdirected. I don't know exactly what Lil Tjay is going through, but clearly he's going through something, okay? Because the truth is, Lil Tjay hasn't really had the best run in the rap game these last few years. A few years ago, Lil Tjay was right at the forefront of that melodic rap wave, coming up alongside guys like Polo G. He had some extremely big songs, he had momentum, and for a while he was everywhere. But things changed after 2020 when Lil Tjay got shot and nearly lost his life. Since then, the music hasn't really been hitting the same. He's independent now, so he's not a part of the music industry machine. And like a lot of rappers from that era, his career has gone cold. The thing with TJ though is that it's not just about the music slowing down. A lot of the attention he's been getting for the last, especially year, has been tied to drama. And back in January, you might remember the story, but he went back and forth with streamer Plagueboy Max. All because Plagueboy Max asked him multiple times not to smoke inside an Airbnb he was renting. Instead of respecting that, TJ got defensive and started talking about how he's from the streets and how he was going to violate him after the fact and all this crazy stuff, right? And honestly, it made him look really bad because at the end of the day, it's not that hard to respect somebody's wishes, especially if it's their spot. Now, fast forward to today, and this whole situation with Cenat is actually the third time he's had an issue with a streamer. Just the other day, he was beefing with the other streamer that I spoke about, mentioned in the beginning, Cenat's friend. His name is, I believe, Ray, if I'm not mistaken. The young Asian man, right? I'll put a photo of him on the screen right now. And TJ even said that he was going to smack him if he saw him just because of some comments that he made. Now with Kai, it's escalated to the point where TJ went live on Instagram accusing him of supporting his enemies. And after that, TJ even posted some DMs between him and Kai, where Kai literally asked him straight up, like, what did I do to you? And if you take a look at the screen right now, these are the DMs, okay? So Kai right there says, what did I do to you? And then Lil TJ responds and says, bro, you chose your side of a beef you not in and did mad weird shit. My fans will tell you exactly what you did without me having to explain. He then continues and says, when was the last time you said some positive on my name since y'all been cool? Mind you, niggas, you fake going crazy over 30 plus. You're trying to pay me to be a bully. Fuck out of here. And you definitely...
Pause. He reading too slow for me. Bro, you chose your side of a beef you not in and did mad weird shit. First of all, that whole A Boogie thing, like, you can say he chose his side. Okay, he on his side, but what weird shit did he do? He said, when's the last time he said something positive on my name? What about you? You feel me? Respect mutual. And he's like, mind you, niggas, you going fake crazy over 30 plus. You try to pay me to be a bully. Fuck out of here. Nigga, you talking on my name, bro. If anything, maybe you was a bully. You feel me? And you definitely underestimate how sensitive it is or just be hating. What you crying for? And that's just me being open-minded trying to explain a problem I feel is clear. Bro, you think I'm doing all the internet crashing to leave it on the internet? Bro, fuck the comments. You'll be going... What? Bro, fuck the comments. You'll be going crazy like, damn. Yeah, bro, this nigga's illiterate, bro.
You definitely gotta underestimate how sensitive it is, or just me hating. You definitely gotta underestimate how sensitive it is, or just be hating. And that's me being open-minded, trying to explain a problem I feel is clear. Bro, you think I'm doing all the internet crashing to leave it on the internet? Bro, after comments, you'll be going crazy like,
you
damn,
can tell,
he
like,
said. And then he continues and says, bro, you think I'm doing... Oh, yeah, that's the other comment. And then he says, bro, and then he continues and says, I swear to God on my life, you probably just laughing. I'm so serious, gang. My shit effed up. And then he has like a brain emoji. Is he saying like his head is messed up? And then he's saying, and then he says, it's a reason I understood Kodak. And I see you defending Ray for calling me a op. Why you blamed it over our situation? Because I read it as him doing that over other shit, trying to mock my trauma or some. Little TJ, my brother. Spelling is important, okay? Like, you know what this is about? Why you AMPing? Is he talking about AMP? Why you amping? Maybe amping it up. I'm not sure. I'm so confused right now. So as you guys can see, after what looks to be around 12 to 13 messages back to back to back to back, Kai left Lil TJ on red, probably because he got, you know, better things to do than to focus on petty drama. I have absolutely no clue what this beef is actually about. Honestly, it just seems like a whole bunch of nonsense. But TJ didn't stop there. Right after he challenged Kai to go through his girlfriend's phone live on stream, basically alluding to the fact that Kai's own girlfriend might be cheating on him. And here's the post right here. He said, and this is his second Instagram account, by the way. He said, go through that phone on stream. Let's react. Crying emoji, crying emoji, crying emoji. And things just kept on getting worse from here, because Lil TJ actually took a screenshot of himself on Kai Cenat stream, where you can see that Kai had basically put him on timeout. And here's the post right here. And as you can see at the bottom, it says, you are currently timed out from our chat. You can chat again in 4 minutes and 56 seconds. And as you can see from the screenshot, he's actually on Kai's stream. And I guess this means that TJ was in Kai's chat spamming a bunch of stuff, so Kai put his ass on timeout for a few minutes so he couldn't comment. And honestly, I don't know why you'd even be trying to troll the man in his own stream. Like, this is Kai's hustle. This is how...
Pause. The guy talking right now, like, is it just me, or is it like every time he say Kai, like, he say that nigga with like a little bit of... You feel me? He said with like a little bless, like Kai, like hello.
He works. He's at his job. And for TJ, as a grown man, like, it just comes off as petty. Like, I can't believe this is what it's come to for TJ, right? It's unbelievable, man. After that, Kai actually ended up reacting on stream to what TJ said about his friend, the young Asian dude. His
every
name was
time
Ray,
he
right?
say
And this
TJ,
is what Kai
like,
said.
TJ.
Lil TJ threatens Ray after Ray told Thought and Lil TJ he was an op. So when I see y'all little niggas and slap the fuck out of y'all, what they gonna say? Do you know what we do to ops? What the algorithm say? I can't wait to see you, gang. Come on, bro. Stop the violence, bro. Ain't nobody... Stop. Let's just stop, y'all. Don't threaten nobody, man. It's not right. This is not right, man.
And then Lil TJ went even further. He started begging Kai to unban him from the chat. Once again, he challenged Kai to check his girlfriend's phone live on stream and kept pressing him for a proper response to everything he's been calling him out for.
Yo.
And at this point, Lil TJ started looking very desperate, okay?
No, 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 no. Don't ban my name in the chat now. Respond and react. I want to see how good your I want to see how good your PR is. Come up with something. Respond and react.
Yo, this
Anything else you was going to respond to and say,
music,
oh, my boss was such a civilian. He's bothering me. No, you was on the ops. Ask for the shit. It's over. And I'm not coming at you with no gangster shit. Respond, you sicko. You sicko. Is that the reason?
This is really the people who be watching Kai, though. Like, this is the people who be on them streams.
On Instagram and posted a bunch of stories saying the following. And
your favorite rapper like not making
4
music,
or 5
Kai.
Instagram stories. He said, they scared of your power. You got everybody on ice, not TJ. And then the second one, or I don't know what order this is. Anyway, he says dick riding, and he added like a bike emoji. So like a, you know, that fruit emoji where, you know, it's supposed to represent a dick, right? So dick riding to the max. Another story, he said, rage bait. You just wanted me to talk crazy so you could spin again or spin it again. And then Lil TJ says, Lil nigga cap, he know everything he doing. Why you ask me what you do and don't respond? So at this point, it's like TJ is just talking to himself. But man, it really just goes to show how dangerous clout can be. Lil TJ is someone who's had billions of streams in his career. Like, he's actually had real success. And to think that just a few years later, this is what things would come to, it's absolutely insane and unbelievable. And to me, this whole situation highlights what jealousy and envy can do to a person, because Lil TJ had it all. Hits momentum, a wave behind him, but now with the spotlight dimming, it seems like it's messing with his head. I mean, he even said, my head's messed up or something like that. He added like the brain emoji, right? And here's the thing, right? There's 2 ways people handle this. You can either use that fuel to get better, or you can let it make you bitter. Sadly, it looks like Lil TJ has chosen the second path. And the thing is, none of us are above this, okay? Especially in the public eye, where perception is everything. But the key is not letting it consume you, okay? And right now, TJ seems to be stuck in that sunken place. I still gotta admit, he's dropped a lot of great music, and I listen to it from time to time. And when he first came out, he just had a different energy, right? He was coming up so fast, and it felt like he had the world in his hands. But ever since he got shot, popularity started to fade. It's like he's been crashing out nonstop. Both Kai and TJ are from New York, and you know what they say, right? A lot of times the people who hate on you the most are the ones who come from where you come from and who look just like you. So in my opinion, I think it's resentment, and that resentment is real. We see it in friendships, relationships, and definitely in the entertainment industry. So from what I can tell, Kai hasn't done anything to TJ. Maybe he commented on what his friend said, but that's not grounds for this kind of energy. And the saddest part is how quick TJ goes back to violence. Not everything needs to go there, bro. Like, sometimes words can just be words, right? And the street mentality of, if I don't like what you're saying, then, you know, I'm going to press you and I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. Like, it just keeps so many people from actually elevating. And it's okay to not be on top forever, but what's not okay is hating on the people doing better than you, especially when you're not in the best place yourself. That's just burning bridges and making yourself look bitter. And TJ said in one of the clips that there's been like a hate train against his name. But honestly, I think he just did that to himself. People used to criticize his music, sure, but nobody's really questioned his character until now, when he's kind of like crashing out, right? So now what they're doing is they're questioning his character, and that didn't just come out of nowhere, right? Meanwhile, Kai, he's not phased. He's still leveling up. He's still working, still moving forward. And a lot of people give Kai criticism, but for the most part, he stays in his own lane, and he's only 23 years old with all this success. Of course, there's going to be some bums here and there. He's been involved in some controversial things, and he's done some things here and there, but he's now crashing out, okay? So maybe TJ thought he could capitalize on some of the hate that Kai is already getting right now. Obviously, if that was the plan, it backfired badly, because at the end of the day, you...
Alright, we're going to stop the video right there. This man's voice is getting me. I don't know, bro. Like, I just woke up and made me want to go to bed, sleep. Maybe I'm tripping. But at the end of the day, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and comment what you want to see next.
I'm not gonna lie now.